on through.
Don't do anything stupid. We're watching. Us were holed up in a pen back in Maryland. Easy to forget what outside looks like.
Heard the better.
Suspect he finally managed to get himself killed.
That was a long shot.
Always figured it'd take someone coloring with a full box of crayons to find us our prize.
You the one with the password? Presume someone gave it to you because they thought you could be useful. Name's Roper. Now, explain to me why the hell you're taking up my hair. Is that so? And why exactly would I do that? Don't know why you care so much, but... fine. We'll get Crane's treasure ourselves. Now get out of here before I change my mind.
You're back. You managed to get those punks out of our hair yet? And that worked? Well, remind me not to get on your bad side. But you did good. Shows maybe you could be trusted. Maybe. But there's still the issue of my missing muscle. They're two of the tougher... You track them down? Music? Missing person. Missing person. Find them for... Appreciate it. Find out what happened to him. If I need...
Must have fallen.
Brotherhood has returned. Our mission is to help you lead a better, safer life, free from the dangers left behind in the Great War. Reply your aid, or if you wish to join us in our mission, find us in Fort Atlas. A new dawn is here for Appalachia. Join us in building the future. Romani out. Attention. This is Paladin Romani of the Brotherhood of Steel, broadcasting from Fort Atlas. You are no longer facing the wasteland alone. future. Romani out. Attention, people of Appalachia. This is Paladin Romani of the Brotherhood of Steel, broadcasting from Fort Atlas. You are no longer facing the wasteland alone. The Brotherhood has returned. Our mission is to help you lead a better, safer life, free from the dangers left behind in the wake of the Great War. If you require aid, or if you wish to join us in our mission, find us at Fort Atlas. A new dawn is here for Appalachia. Join us in building the future. Romani out. Attention, people of Appalachia. This is Paladin Romani of the Brotherhood of Steel, broadcasting from Fort Atlas. You are no longer facing the wasteland alone. The Brotherhood has returned. Our mission is to help you lead a better, safer life, free from the dangers left behind in the wake of the Great War. If you require aid, join us in our mission. Find us at Fort Atlas. A new dawn is here for Appalachia. Join us in building the future. Romani out. Attention, people of Appalachia. This is Paladin Romani of the Brotherhood of Steel, broadcasting from Fort Atlas. You are no longer facing the wasteland alone. The Brotherhood has returned. Our mission is to help you lead a better, safer life, free from the dangers left behind in the wake of the Great War. If you require aid, or if you wish to join us in our mission, find us at Fort Atlas. A new dawn is here for Appalachia. Join us in building the future. Romani out. Attention, people of Appalachia. Paladin Romani of the Brotherhood of Steel, broadcasting from Fort Atlas. You are no longer facing the wasteland alone. The Brotherhood has returned. Our mission is to help you lead a better, safer life, free from the dangers left behind in the wake of the Great War. If you require aid, or if you wish to join us in our mission, find us at Fort Atlas. A new dawn is here for Appalachia. Join us in building the future. Romani out. Attention, people of Appalachia. This is Paladin Romani of the Brotherhood of Steel, broadcasting from Fort Atlas. You are no longer facing the wasteland alone. The Brotherhood has returned. Our mission is to help you lead a better, safer life, free from the dangers left behind in the wake of the Great War. If you require aid, or if you wish to join us in our mission, find us at Fort Atlas. A new dawn is here for Appalachia. Join us in building the future. Romani out. Attention, people of Appalachia. This is Paladin Romani of the Brotherhood of Steel, broadcasting from Fort Atlas. You are no longer facing the wasteland alone. The Brotherhood has returned. Our mission is to help you lead a better, safer life, free from the dangers left behind in the wake of the Great War. If you require aid, or if you wish to join us in our mission, find us at Fort Atlas. A new dawn is here for Appalachia. Join us in building the future. Romani out. People of Appalachia, this is Paladin Romani of the Brotherhood of Steel, broadcasting for no longer facing the wasteland. The Brotherhood has returned. Our mission is to help you lead a better, safer life from the dangers left behind in the Great War. If you require aid, or if you wish to join us in our mission, find us.
Proletarian pursuits, General. You shall be honored to serve me in a quest to take back my rightful claim on the universe.
Excellent! My recruitment drive has really come to a standstill recently, Dr. Zirconium. To have you come and volunteer to command an army in honor of Superior, it brings oil to my guns.
Oh, that is disgusting. Now, how did you understand, General? After all, Ours is truly reasoning skills. Oh, I see now how you got your name.
What was that? We must band together and build a giant death machine to take down Jingles the Moon Mongoose? Now that is a directive I can agree with, Doctor. Let's get started immediately.
How did you... I didn't even mean... oh, never mind. We'll sort this out later. A spike king.
Okay, gang, the boss wanted me to leave you some instructions, since you apparently can't run this mine without me holding your hands. We're gonna light this place up today. The holes are drilled, so just get the dynamite packed in and wired up. Make sure everyone's a safe distance this time. Tommy, you do not touch the plungers. Got it? You're the reason we're down 2 guys this month. Carl, you're in charge. Don't fuck this up.
It takes several hours, but General Confusion finally locates the button to disarm Dr. Zobol's unfortunate prison. Dr. Zobo trying out a litany of other similar...
Overseer's log, town of Flatwoods. My God. There's no one here. The old tavern, the church, people were using it for shelter, but they're gone. Mutations. There's something else. A disease. I was attacked by... Well, it used to be a person. But it had these green, glowing lesions, and its voice. Angry, tortured. We are one. One what? Whatever happened here is beyond anything we expected. And we expected a lot. Before they were wiped out, the survivors called themselves the Responders. Looks like they were made of firefighters, police, emergency medical staff.
Hey. Tell me you got a stim pack. I'm hurting here. Oh, thank God. So, you the cavalry? Much as I appreciate it, I'm not the... See these, me and my bots... Buttercup. I heard some... And tell her...
my boo.
Not us.
You the man. You're my first subscriber. Hope everything's going well for you. Talk to you soon.
Hey! Someone there? I could use a lift. You are a sight for sore eye. So, those things didn't get you, huh? You happen to see a young man on your way through? Early 20s, rough around the edges, carrying about a bullet's worth of extra lead in him? He's alive? Thank God, that's good to hear. So, what do you say you and I help each other out? You get me back to the Wayward, and I'll help you bake to a crisp anything that bothers us on our way out the door. Never met an Assaultron before, huh? Probably for the best. That flashy red pearl in the middle of my face doesn't just complement my scintillating personality. It also happens to fire a multi-gigawatt laser. You pick me up, and give my neck servos a twirl, I'll kick off a blast that would make Oppenheimer quote scripture. So, we blowing this gin joint? That's the ticket. Now, let's... Hear that? Sounds like those things have regrouped. How about we make him regret it? Point the way. What? You want a fresh one? Who's the killing machine now? So long. Ha! That'll teach him. Damn. Ammo finally corroded. Wet cave really did a number on it. I'm not going to be much help now.
Back at long last. But where's our girl?
Did you find Polly?
All right, half the gang reunited. Just have to find our gal, and we'll be all set.
Oh, God. Polly?
Whoa. You're not looking so great, darling.
Duchess, I'm not feeling great.
Friend, why don't you sit her down? Jug should do the trick.
This is real snug.
That's not gonna do it all.
Oh, Polly. This is all my fault.
Solomon, no. Don't you dare. This is not... Duchess? Tell me you emptied this out.
Did I? You know, I'm 80%.
Duchess?
It's all right. I can fix this. There's a robotics shop over in Summersville that... Oh. Oh.
Solomon, you're going nowhere. Look, I'm sorry to even ask, but is there any chance you might be able to help us out here? I can make it worth your while. Find Polly this new body. I'll tell you everything I know about Crane and his treasure.
Please say yes.
Honey, it's complicated. But I promise, I will walk you through every gory detail if you do this for us. You are a lifesaver. Here, take this. It's a signal beacon. You just plant that on Polly's new frame, and we'll handle it from there.
And here. You'll need this to get into the place. Just leave it unlocked so we can come and get the body later. And make sure it's pristine. No damage, no reprogramming. Factory defaults only. I don't want anything going wrong in the transfer.
And at the risk of sounding like a broken record, thank you. We'll all owe you big after this.
Excuse me. Entrance into the showroom is for customers only. If I encounter any damage in those showrooms, you should expect a bill. Oh. Well now, what do we have here? Are you another ghost? I cannot bring you the peace you require, Spirit. Leave me be. Must we, Spirit? So be it. Welcome to Duncan & Duncan's, Appalachia's premier robotics dealer. I am Skinner. How may I help you, alleged member of the living? Assaultrons are military-grade hardware, my professed liveling. As such, all of our machines have already been spoken for. Outstanding deal with the United States military, just waiting for pickup. You understand. And you'll do what exactly? Kill me? Release at long last? As welcome a change as that may be, I really should decline. But here, it's been so long since anyone's given even a thought to what I may want. You'll find it upstairs. By all means.
Oh, you've truly done it this time, Jonathan. This numeric obsession will be our ruin. You've reminded me multiple times it's the only house in the city with that number. But leveraging our only... You... what? Oh, don't be a... Fine. Skinner!
Yes, Mr. Duncan.
Oh, my brother refuses to continue our discussion without his evening tea. Because he is a petulant child. do fetching some so we can be done with this?
Mr. Duncan, I hardly mean to be rude, but where exactly would you like me to bring this tea?
To my brother, you imbecile!
Your brother? At the cemetery?
What on earth are you talking about? Go downstairs, make his tea, and bring it to the desk directly in front of you where he is seated!
Sir, there's no one there.
Well, you don't see him?
No, sir.
Well, that simply won't do. Skinner, fetch my toolkit. You're clearly malfunctioning.
Very well. Sir.
I hate myself. I hate myself. I hate myself.
You really
Hey, you got one. Signal's coming through loud and clear.
You know, I don't throw the word hero around a lot.
This new body?
Come over here and
it
let's
is going
discuss,
through
huh?
the door, right?
Now that's what I like to hear. Seriously, thank you for sticking your neck out for me.
It's true. You've worked real hard putting things right for us. None of us are going to forget what you've done. But that really just leaves one last topic for us to discuss. Doesn't it? Crane, you ready to listen? I'm just warning you, I can't guarantee you're going to be happy with what I'm about to say. All right then. So, I've known where Crane is. I know where his treasure is, but, well, there's a problem. Honey, you awake? You want to give him a little nudge?
Boy is key. Boy is key.
That's all he says anymore. Boy is key.
Jesus, Duchess.
Over and over.
That thing's been up here the whole time?
That thing is Crane, Solomon. And what exactly would you have liked me to do with him?
Put it out of its misery. Those things are killers, Duchess. Paulie and I have the scars to prove it.
I don't recall yielding the floor to debate here. You agree with me, don't you? Well, look. I may not have all the information here, but all I've heard is, well, no. Once the infection's this far gone.
Then so is the person inside.
I know. You're right. I couldn't. Please. Just make it quick.
Of course. Unless you want to take care of it. All right. Sorry, pal.
You two mind if we just take a moment?
Of course not, Duchess.
Thank you. Now, Crane had a map and an access card he kept on him. You want to grab those, though? According to that map, the treasure is in some kind of special cache tucked away inside Golly Mine, sealed away behind a keycard locked door.
Golly Mine? That's where Paulie and I tracked the Scorched.
Son of a... Did Crane lure those damn things here when he found the cache?
Suppose we don't need to feel so bad anymore.
Solomon, too damn soon.
Sorry.
Now, this cache. I tried to check it out myself, but I didn't get real far. You're already intimately acquainted with Golly, so I suspect you've got the best shot at actually laying hands on whatever's in there. So, here are my terms. I will let you keep said map and access card. No strings attached. As payment for everything you've done for us. But I need your word you'll come back. And buy a drink every now and then. Good. Now, there anything else you want to discuss before heading out? No idea, sweetheart. He was only ever here alone. If he did have kids, well, they're long gone. I'll be fine. This is just the world we got now. A lesson I keep seeming to forget. Lucky for me, I just happen to have access to a variety of mind-altering substances. So, I'll bounce back. But thank you for asking. Good luck.
detected. Registration complete. Countermeasures disabled. You may now present Pip-Boy at access point. Valid Pip-Boy detected. Access granted. Welcome, prospective Romco customers.
The intrepid explorer returns. Extra layer of dust makes me think you might have actually succeeded. Time to spill. What'd you find? Well, glad you got something useful out of the equation. You deserve it. And more, honestly. In fact, what I will do is foot you a discount. You'll never pay full price here while I'm still above the ground. Really, it's about the least I could do at this point. Honestly, thank you. We're on our feet now because of you. You take care of yourself out there, honey. One wayward soul to another.
Ladies and gentlemen of Appalachia, a new treasure. Come on down for a hot meal, a refreshing drink, or broadcast signal from authentication code Barracuda. Emergency classification. Blast door integrity compromised. Any available Vault 10 personnel are required to respond under emergency protocol 1821. This signal will repeat. This is an emergency broadcast signal from authentication code Barracuda. Emergency classification. Blast door integrity compromised. Any available Vault 10 personnel are required to respond under emergency protocol 1821. This signal will repeat. This is an emergency broadcast signal from authentication code Barracuda. Emergency classification. Blast door integrity compromised. Any available Vault 10 personnel are required to respond under emergency protocol 1821. This signal will repeat. This is an emergency broadcast signal from authentication code Barracuda. Emergency classification. Blast door integrity compromised. Any available Vault 10 personnel are required to respond under emergency protocol 1821. This signal will repeat. This is an emergency broadcast signal from authentication code Barracuda. Emergency classification. Blast door integrity compromised. Any available Vault 10 personnel are required to respond under emergency protocol 1821. This signal will repeat. This is an emergency broadcast signal from authentication code Barracuda. Emergency classification. Blast door integrity compromised. Any available Vault 10 personnel are required to respond under emergency protocol 1821. This signal will repeat. This is an emergency broadcast signal from authentication code Barracuda. Emergency classification. Blast door integrity compromised. Any available Vault 10 personnel are required to respond under emergency protocol 1821. This signal will repeat. This is an emergency broadcast signal from authentication code Barracuda. Any available Vault 10 personnel are required to respond under emergency protocol 1821. This signal will repeat. This is an emergency broadcast signal from authentication code Barracuda. Emergency classification. Blast door integrity compromised. Any available Vault 10 personnel are required to respond under emergency protocol 1821. This signal will repeat. This is an emergency broadcast signal from authentication code Barracuda. Emergency classification. Blast door integrity compromised. Any available Vault 10 personnel are required to respond under emergency protocol 1821. This signal will repeat. This is an emergency broadcast signal from authentication code Barracuda. Emergency.
Hello there, stranger. Where'd you come ambling in from?
Any available Vault 10
those vault dwellers, are you? I've heard tell of your kind. Solved a lot of problems. And caused a lot of problems, from what I hear. You wouldn't happen to be one of the problem-solving kind, would you? I could use one of those right about now. Oh, excuse me. Let me introduce myself. Name's Lane Platt. I'm with the Responders. We're a band of self-titled do-gooders around these parts. Appalachia's filling up fast, and we're trying to keep everyone hale and healthy and off each other's throats. I like to think so. It gives me hope that we can one day right all the wrongs in this world. Now, there's a lot going on in this neck of the woods, more than I can tackle myself. You got ferocious beasts roaming the forest, creepy cult moving into the caves, and all manner of people about ready to go to war with one another. All that is to say, I could use a hand, and I'd be willing to pay you for yours. What do you think? What do I have for you today? We've had reports that a dangerous cult of the Mothman, moved into it. They're part of a larger org. Learning more about them will help us. You'll learn to find... Be careful. The cult is holed up in the cave to the west. You can look for those artifacts there.
I'm exhausted. The work never ends.
This is an emergency broadcast signal from Authentication Code Barracuda. Emergency classification. Blast door integrity compromised. Any available Vault-Tec personnel are required to respond under emergency
Brush up on my first aid.
21. This signal will repeat. This is an emergency broadcast signal from Authentication Code Barracuda. Emergency classification. Blast door integrity compromised.
Oh, hello. Here to drain more of my supplies? I'm the quartermaster at this little outpost of ours. That means I manage what supplies we have. I, count them. A lot. Just to make sure we're still out of gauze and didn't magically manifest more while I wasn't looking. I wanted to be a doctor. They're great. They're south, and they, Me? Oh no, I came, but I want only free time? Stressed? It's Serenity. Wait, was it 6? Yeah, you really? I'm not sure. Well, that's... Okay then.
Any available Vault-Tec personnel.
Yes, I am good at my job. Thank you for asking. But no, that's not right.
It works. This signal will repeat. This is an emergency broadcast signal from Authentication Code Barracuda. Emergency classification. Blast
Primary directive. All 3.
Any available Vault-Tec
become desirable wood product.
Emergency protocol. BT-21. This signal will repeat. This is an emergency broadcast.
Protect and serve.
Authentication code Barracuda. Emergency classification. Blast door integrity compromised.
Lumberjack
Any
projectron
available
does
Vault-Tec
not want to lose. Lumberjack job to keep. Human flavor.
This signal will repeat. This is an emergency broadcast signal from Authentication code Barracuda. Emergency classification. Blast door integrity compromised. Any available Vault-Tec personnel are required to respond under emergency protocol. 21. This signal will repeat. broadcasting locale. Authentication code Barracuda. Emergency classification. Blast door integrity compromised. Any available vault personnel are required to respond under emergency protocol 21. This signal will be
Be careful searching for those artifacts. Colt won't stand by one.
This is an emergency broadcasting locale. Authentication code Barracuda. Emergency classification. Blast door integrity compromised. Any available vault personnel are required to respond under emergency.
3 plus lumberjack protectron equals desirable wood product.
This is an emergency broadcasting locale. Authentication code Barracuda.
Just a mist makes it harder to see.
Classification. Blast door
Out here, we don't have the same protection as Foundation.
Vault Tech personnel are required to respond to emergency protocol 1821. This signal will repeat.
It's hard work making a living out here.
This is an emergency broadcast signal from Authentication code Barracuda. Emergency classification. Blast door integrity compromised. Any available Vault Tech personnel are required to respond under emergency protocol 1821. This signal will repeat.
Don't like the fog. I'm just a mist makes it harder to see.
Code Barracuda. Emergency classification. Blast door integrity compromised. Any available Vault Tech personnel are required to respond under emergency protocol 1821. This signal will repeat. This is an emergency broadcast signal from Authentication code Barracuda. Emergency classification. Blast door integrity compromised. This signal will repeat. This is an emergency broadcast signal from Authentication code. Emergency classification. Blast door integrity compromised. Any available Vault Tech personnel are required to respond under emergency protocol 1821. This signal will repeat. This is an emergency broadcast signal from Authentication code Barracuda. Emergency classification. Blast door integrity compromised. Any available Vault Tech personnel are required to respond under emergency protocol 1821. This signal will repeat. This is an emergency broadcast signal from Authentication code Barracuda. Emergency classification. Blast door integrity compromised. Any available Vault Tech personnel are required to respond under emergency protocol 1821. This signal will repeat. This is an emergency broadcast signal from Authentication code Barracuda. Emergency classification. Blast door integrity compromised. Any available Vault Tech personnel are required to respond under emergency protocol 1821. This signal will repeat.
Ram log meat.
This is an emergency
Can't
broadcast
wait for next meat cooked. But if humans want Graham's prizes, humans need have prime meat. Hunt for prime meat at hunting spots. Also give prizes for Chinese specialty.
will repeat. This is an emergency broadcast signal from authentication code Barracuda. Emergency classification. Blast door integrity compromised. Any available Vault-Tec personnel are required to respond under emergency protocol 1821. This signal will repeat. This is an emergency broadcast signal from authentication code Barracuda. Emergency classification. Blast door integrity compromised. Any available Vault-Tec personnel are required to respond under emergency protocol 1821. This signal will repeat. This is an emergency broadcast signal from authentication code Barracuda. Emergency classification. Blast door integrity compromised. Any available Vault-Tec personnel are required to respond under emergency protocol ET21. This signal will repeat. This is an emergency broadcast signal from authentication code Barracuda. Emergency classification. Blast door integrity compromised. Any available Vault-Tec personnel are required to respond under emergency protocol ET21. This signal will repeat.
Hawkman, I join you in eternity.
This is an emergency broadcast signal from authentication code Barracuda. Emergency classification. Blast door integrity compromised. Any available Vault-Tec personnel are required to respond under emergency protocol ET21. This signal will repeat. This is an emergency broadcast signal from authentication code Barracuda. Emergency classification. Blast door integrity compromised. Any available Vault-Tec personnel are required to respond under emergency protocol ET21. This signal will repeat. This is an emergency broadcast signal from authentication code Barracuda. Emergency classification. Blast door integrity compromised. Any available Vault-Tec personnel are required to respond under emergency protocol ET21. This signal will repeat. This is an emergency broadcast signal from authentication code Barracuda. Emergency classification. Blast door integrity compromised. Any available Vault-Tec personnel are required to respond under emergency protocol.
In his example, I am drawn to
This signal will repeat. This is an emergency broadcast signal from authentication code Barracuda. Emergency classification. Blast door integrity compromised. Any available Vault-Tec personnel are required to respond under emergency protocol ET21. This signal will repeat. This is an emergency broadcast signal from authentication code Barracuda. Blast door integrity compromised. Any available Vault-Tec personnel are required to respond under emergency protocol. This signal will repeat.
see it.
This is an emergency broadcast signal from authentication code Barracuda.
Your death will be my offering!
Compromised. Any available Vault-Tec personnel personnel are required to respond under emergency protocol BT-21. This signal will repeat. This is an emergency broadcast signal from Authentication Code Barracuda. Emergency classification. Blast door integrity compromised. Any available Vault-Tec personnel are required to respond under emergency protocol BT-21. This signal will repeat. This is an emergency broadcast signal from
How will I know?
emergency classification. Blast door integrity compromised. Any available Vault-Tec personnel are required to respond under emergency protocol BT-21. This signal will repeat. This is an emergency broadcast signal from Authentication Code Barracuda. Emergency classification. Blast door integrity compromised. Any available Vault-Tec personnel are required to respond under emergency protocol BT-21. This signal will repeat. This is an emergency broadcast signal from Authentication Code Barracuda. Emergency classification. Blast door integrity.
Be careful, sir. You're back! These artifacts should be a big help. I can't wait to examine them. On behalf of the responders, I can't thank you enough. You helped us make progress toward a more peaceful world. I sure wish I could say that's all the help I needed, but the work never ends. If you're in the neighborhood again sometime, I will always welcome more of your help. In the meantime, though, here's your payment. Have a good day now. Someday I'll return the favor.
Lumberjack Protectron creates desirable wood products, but has no usefulness. All wood must be chopped.
Now this is gonna make for a great story next time I'm at the Wayward. Man, this day is full of surprises. First this darn vault door lands here, now you've come to collect it. Well, going by the number, I'd say this is from Vault 63. My buddy told me that it's located in the ash heap. I can mark it on your map. If you do make your way down there, stay safe. I heard it's overrun with mole miners. And the ash heap itself is barely breathable without a mask. And one wrong step might charcoal roast your foot. That aside, there's been a crazy storm brewing down that way. Doubt it's related, but I think I'll steer clear myself all the same. You bet. Safe travel.
I repeat, we've crashed somewhere. Crew status unknown. Broadcasting my coordinates. Please hurry.
Miss Rucker have any other requests I could help with?
Well, no.
Oh, well, hello, darling. A pleasure to meet another guest of our fine establishment. I am Orlando, your host and management liaison. If you'll pardon me for just one moment. That will be all. Please give my regards to Ms. Rucker. If you are here for leisure, I regret to inform you that our regular resort activities are temporarily unavailable. However, if you are here for the refuge and the fine work of the lovely responders, I am delighted to welcome you on their behalf. Ah, perhaps you have not heard. The White Spring is now home to the refuge, a place of safety and care for all in need. The refuge is being run by the responders, individuals committed to the well-being of their fellows. They founded the refuge in response to new waves of refugees coming to Appalachia, people in great need of help. Food, medical care, clothing, a place to sleep. All of these are available for those who need them. What a wonderful thing for you to ask, darling. I knew there was something special about you from the moment I saw you. As it happens, the responders are looking for volunteers to assist them in a particular outreach effort. Those industrious wonders have repaired a vertibird to full working order and are using it to make contact with more distant settlements. They've made allies with people in Pittsburgh. The locals call it the Pit now, who seem to be in dire need of outside assistance. If you don't mind me saying so, you look like you can handle yourself. You might be just who they're looking for. Well, they'll be better able to explain the details, but I believe they're looking for fighters, actually. Their contacts in the pit are in something of a desperate situation, it seems, against a dangerous enemy. I hate the thought of you putting yourself in such danger, but it does appear to be for a good cause.
Oh, how are we going to accommodate so many guests? They aren't even paying.
Oh, you're terribly brave, aren't you, dear? Imagine if we all had such courage. Now, darling, before anybody bundles you off, the first thing you should do is introduce yourself to some of the responders. I just so happen to know a few in need of more local assistance, and helping them will earn you the other thing you'll need. That other thing being, of course, their trust. The vertibird does belong to them, after all. Our lovely Ms. Rucker is the closest thing you can find the darling and Ms. Wonderful. When you are, I imagine, do feel...
Potatoes here taste amazing. So fresh, and only a few rats.
Wines are sold by the glass.
I ain't gonna make it.
Bottle and case.
A week. Maybe 2. I'm so sorry, Mr. Price.
Dadgummit. I'd hoped to live long enough to see a Brahmin with 3 heads. How are you? Didn't know I'd be having visitors, but gosh darn it, I'll take any friendly stranger I can get about now. Well, thank you kindly. You've been a drop of sunshine on a dreary day. Ain't no way I could have predicted I'd have come in here for a gunshot wound, come out with a terminal diagnosis of something else entirely. Though, speaking of the gunshot wound, it'd weigh on my conscience not to warn you. There's a gang of masked bandits out there. Ruthless they are, with scarred skin and red eyes like rabid wolves. So you did. I told that damn Harvey I wasn't no useless lout who couldn't even open a jar of relish. You best watch yourself out there. Or tuck in here for the night. Everyone from here to Wavy Willards might as well be a refugee from what's out there right now.
I'm afraid we don't have beds to spare for those who are just scared.
Oh, I'm right as rain. Well, gosh darn it. Would you just excuse me for that? Mama didn't. Well, Doc here says I got radioactive blood on account of all my exposure to irradiated ore at Evan.
Technically, it was all Lehman-is. At this stage, a positive ad. There's already...
Say, isn't there? Truth is, never thought much.
I shouldn't even be saying that. I don't know what that means or if they've...
I think I'm starting to feel a little flame. Oh, you can? Well, let's go find. I'll just, I can make more.
Does into the Brotherhood should have utterly destroyed the fanatics by now.
I wouldn't want to be a brother. Never thought a single person could be spread so thin. Happy thoughts?
Well, hello there, stranger. Pleased to meet you. I'm Sophie Wagner. Look around. The Refuge. Quite a place, isn't it? I mean, sure, fancy pants golf club resort, that's nice, but I'm talking about the Refuge. A haven for the lost, the dispossessed, the hungry, and unfortunate. A monument to our ability to have compassion for each other. Isn't it grand? Isn't it worth preserving, building, growing? Now that's what I'm talking about. People supporting each other. You got the right spirit. Rucker's put me in charge of running a bit of a donation drive. Have you met Rucker? She's amazing, you should. Anyway, it might surprise you to know an operation like this is always churning through supplies. We work hard to keep things in stock, and that funny Orlando character does their best to help out as well, but well, we still have shortfalls. So here I am, asking generous folks such as yourself to help us fill in those gaps and keep the Refuge running.
Folks don't join the responders for caps. They join to make a difference.
Let me check my notes. Rucker's been in a tizzy because we just don't have enough wood to keep up. It'd be a big help if you could donate maybe 50 pieces of